Welcome back to another Mob Psycho 2 review. Today is episode 5. I'm Justin.
What is up? I'm Logan.
And together, we're Couch Rock, as always, for anime viewers only. We're going to discuss the episode and give our scores at the end. You ready to get into this?
I'm as ready as I'll ever be.
Yeah, so this episode is kind of like a what if episode, right? Like,
It was
in a way,
crazy.
like, we're exploring Mogami and kind of like Mob if he didn't use his powers, I guess, at
Right.
all.
Or more, yeah. And also if he experienced more negative things in his life. Because it kind of
Yes.
contrasts his actual life. Because, he has, like, people there for him, which kind of brings up later. His
Yeah.
friends, his little brother, the gym club. Best club ever, by the way. But this world, it's pretty much shitty things all the time to him.
Yes, and Mogami's kind of like trying to make him sympathize with what he says because like he he was said he was kind of like Mob until that point where to like his mom got sick and just all this negative stuff kept building up on top of each other, uh, and it's like kind of showing pushing Mob in that same situation but kind of differently. Uh,
Yeah. Well, it does seem like he's
and
trying
being
to.
like if those negative things happen to him to make him also see what Mogami was doing was actually not bad.
Yeah, he's definitely trying to show him yeah, anyone kind of like anyone would do that. What I did if they experienced all this negativity or all this.
Yeah, and Mob's been experiencing it for 6 months in this world. It's 30 minutes in the real world, but it's been 6 months in this world for Mob.
That's awful.
And like he took everything away from him, took away like all his friends, his family even was kind of taken away from him.
Right.
It's like it's just 6 months of this constant bullying.
It would be quite a living hell. I mean, that's pretty much what it is. It's purposely set up to build up your emotions negatively.
Yeah, and it does get to him. We see him just flat out break at one point,
He
and he
was
takes it out on the people ganging up on him.
right. Luckily, um, Reagan and
Yeah, Reagan
Dimple
doesn't leave, and Dimple, yeah,
kind
he
of.
didn't leave. All the other suckers like bailed. They're like, we're out.
Right. Luckily, they believed him. More so, Reagan believed in him, but Dimple still, is there for him, which I feel like saved him. At least he was during this very crucial
Yeah,
moment.
yeah. Dimple comes in, but he's like, oh, I'm gonna control him from the shaft of his body and stuff. It's like, okay. But yeah, Dimple was able to get in. But hey, what's wrong with you, man? Like, well, why are you forgetting all this stuff? Don't you remember us? Which he did bring Mob back, and Mob did joke. He's like, no, I don't remember who you are. Dimple's like, no. Really, it took him bringing up Subami-chan.
Right.
Good thing Mob has that good crush, the young crush.
Young love. Dude, I thought it was hilarious when Mob buffed up because when he mentioned the fitness club, that was so funny. He's just like, he's like, okay,
He's,
maybe I like
he's like,
that.
you're gonna waste all those missiles you've been building up. So you don't have to take it that far.
Right.
Yeah, but it really pulls Mob to see the world in a new light. He even says it himself, where he's like, "Thank you, Mogami, for kind of showing me this way, because now I can see not everyone has what I had, and not a lot of other people have their own hardships too. Like he can see it, like even though they're bullying him and stuff like that, it's just really it's like the good wholesome moment where he just realized how I don't know lucky he's been with the
Yeah.
people around him.
He's been quite fortunate. Because, I mean, it is pretty reasonable that he could have ended up like Mogami. But that's what happens when you have people there for you.
We have the real master. I mean, even then he wasn't like fully out because he was getting dragged in by all the despair of the people who have died
Yeah,
until he was
dude,
able to hear Asagary's voice for help.
this was crazy. This whole they definitely played with the animation. It
No,
actually
the animation is just a 10 out of 10.
it was crazy. It's so perfect that they made it like a dream world because they could literally just use it as a animation playground. Like they could go crazy, which they did, and it was insane. Like it was so cool. Like props
They went
to
wild.
props to the animation squad. You guys did it. I was blown
Yeah,
away. I was like,
it
holy
was
shit.
really good. And we got his 100%, but it wasn't out of anger. It was out of the fact that,
Yeah,
happiness kind of. It was a different kind of 100% before he popped off and we see his new look and question mark percent where he's just pure white energy of wholesome happiness.
he's just happy. I, this whole thing was crazy. Like I'm finally happy we got the 100%. I've been waiting for this.
Yeah, it was a completely different kind of 100%.
Right, it was like positive emotion too, which is perfect. Kind of like I feel like that might be his last 100% because we kind of you can't really like do another 100% if it's not positive because he kind of just you know what I'm saying. I mean, I guess there's other positive emotion like
Well,
he might have one
still
of
get the 100%, but it won't be of like anger. Well, I guess we could still get anger him if something
yeah.
happens. Like,
But
to
I
his
think
brother.
he might move past that. He'll probably do 100% of like love or something. I'm sure that's one to come.
Yeah, I guess he. That is true. Like, I'm trying to think because, like, all right, where does he go from love? Like, will he have to lose love to drop to 0%? Like, how does he reset to zero? Right? It's
When
like,
he uses it,
oh
he
wait,
just
no one
resets.
loves me. I'm back to zero. And it's like, oh yeah, I remember to love and find happiness or whatever. Oh, I'm back to 100%. Yeah, it's just. I don't know. That is going to be interesting to see how the 100% works. Because apparently he exceeded it.
I was
So
saying, he kind of like this kind of felt like the 100% of the best one, or I guess you could say.
now he's going to have to go back to like regular anime characters. It's just like the more he goes, the stronger he gets. No 100. But yeah, he was able to defeat Mogami to an extent. He pushed her out of him out of the girl's body at least.
Right.
Which Mogami's like, you know what? I'm gonna sit back and watch and see
chill.
what happens. But then we got fucking Matsuo over here, former Claw. Yeah, he helped Dimple in. I was like, oh, he didn't leave. He helped. Okay. And then he's capturing the
Yeah,
dude, and
he's
he's
like-
like, oh, this is gonna be one of my pets. And it's like, Mr. Legit over here. all of a sudden, ain't looking so legit.
Yeah.
He's gonna use the power of Mogami to get back into Claw. Is what I'm gonna guess.
Yeah, I'd say so.
But that's definitely gonna be interesting. But yeah, Asagari kind of wakes up, and then she remembers what happened in the world because she also got the bad end of the stick.
Yeah, pretty
The
much.
guy forced her to be a bully the whole time.
Yeah, I do like how Mob shows some like a lot of sympathy here.
Yeah, he's like, I mean, he had his revelation. If he can change, anyone can.
Right. He's definitely grown a lot since we first met Mob. he's I don't know, just he feels like as a complete character now, I guess. Because he's always
Yeah.
like missing, like, you know, how he wouldn't express him. He was kind of just, he did what was told. It's like now he's like, oh, now he stands on his own, which is nice.
Exactly. And now we have a girl that likes mop.
She wants to join the new religion, the psychic
No,
or psycho element religion.
well, she knows that he's in the pretty like grade and everything. And the dad's like, well, I couldn't find him, but I found this website. And the people were there at the roof like, oh, nothing's going for us. And there's like a huge
Yeah,
deposit.
he just
and
drops
it's like,
a fat check. It's like, all right, thanks.
they're gonna
Pops.
start growing. They're gonna start growing. I don't know what this religion group's gonna turn into, but
Just some crazy
it is.
fans.
It is. It's gonna be just a massive fan club.
Right, there's a follow up everywhere.
It's gonna be interesting to see what a good reporter girl can turn it into.
Right.
And Reagan doesn't take the reward money because
Because he doesn't want to be held liable.
he's it's bad business. This is why he's not succeeding, Logan. You take the massive amount of money the guy was offering.
Exactly. Hey, Mob kind of has it. I guess his fan club has it.
That's true.
I just want to say I love the Mob Donalds that they're eating. One of the best things in anime is renaming giant corporations.
It's like, that's clearly McDonald's, but we can always turn it. We just change a little bit. We're good. Anime's the best at it, dude.
It is.
Like Whack Donald's. Now we got Bob Donald.
Mob Donalds. Perfect.
But that does it for the episode. Jump to the scores.
Yeah, let's do it.
I think I'll give it an 8.5. First of all, solid growth. Actually, I might give it a 9. I'll give it a 9. Scratch the 8.5. It's a 9. Just very solid growth of Mob. It's been actually every episode's been that way for this season, but this one definitely pushed him out there. Just seeing him be like, oh, if I can change, anyone can change, and seeing the new 100%. The animation was literally top tier.
It was amazing.
It was just incredible, like the whole dream world falling apart, just giant fucking spirits and everything. Even though the section, like he's going through all the people that were dead and like just in despair, all of it was just an awesome episode.
All right. I agree with the 9. It was amazing. Animation, obviously phenomenal. Action was phenomenal. It was crazy. I like the whole exploring the ideas of like, because it kind of like people are affected by like those around them. It kind of like, was a heavy theme, and Mogami is definitely trying to push like when negative stuff happens, it'll get to anyone or of the sorts. And I like how it's not just like Mob. Like, yes, he has fantastic growth. He has had fantastic growth, but he himself recognizes like it's because of the people around him. It's like, which is, it's just great, and it makes sense. Yeah, this was probably one of my favorite episodes of the show.
And even the thing with Matsuo, very intriguing.
Yeah, it kind of left something like, what's gonna happen? What's he gonna do with that? Like, maybe we're not done with Mogami? Like, we kind of have stuff lurking in the background that we got to deal with. Because now it feels like Mob has like, taken care of himself in a way, or like found himself.
Yeah, so now it's more about what's going on around him instead of to him.
Right. So yeah, it was great. Good job. Animation team, you deserve a giant cake.
That's it. No bonuses, just a cake.
That's it. Have your cake. That's it. It's spiel time, all right?
As always, if you don't want to get bullied for 6 months straight, be sure to hit that like, subscribe button. Notification bell to be notified every time we upload. Comment down. I don't know who's going to bully you.
I swear none of these
but I'll pay
are
someone
positive.
to bully you for 6 months.
None of them are positive.
They're not supposed to be positive. I'm giving them negative, so the only positive for them is to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and then they're good. They're not going to get bullied for 6 months.
Okay, Mogami. Okay.
Yes. Likes. As always, let us know what you thought about the episode, and until next time, peace out.
See you.